I'm Shane.
I'm Asta, and we both work as a part-time job in Mitsuko Trust. Um, so we just wanted to speak our views or what we thought about Mitsuko and what we've learned. And so Shane starts.
Oh yeah, I just joined recently, but from what I've learned, I actually learned a lot. Child rights. We basically focused on one, which is right to participation. Recently, we started making a movie.
Yeah.
A movie on basically explaining,
The script. We wrote the script for the movie.
basically explaining the right to participation and child rights.
Okay. I think I learned a lot. I grasped a lot of information, and this is like my first job, so I think it's a really good privilege as a first job, and I would like to thank Shamli and Edward for the guidance and for accepting me and for helping me out and to help me grow. And I actually didn't know that the basic rights of children. So when I came and worked here, I did know there's the right to participation, right against discrimination, right to protection, and right to education.
And right to survival.
Yeah, right to survival would come. Yeah, and we, like Shane said, we mainly focus on right to participation. And when a child does participate and kind of gets into an environment where he starts knowing about things, then he will know that he or she is supposed to get educated, is supposed to be protected, and etc. So I learned a lot in that way. And we also had a jumble sale, and it was pretty fun, and working and putting everything into little big bags and everything, and
Getting everything ready.
and sorting things out, and it was really taxing but it was worth it. It was really fun. We found so many so many good looking stuff like merchandises, clothes, paintings, movies, songs, so many things, and I think we did a good job.
I don't know exactly how much, but a considerable amount of money for the Karmali.
Yeah, and I got to go to Karmali, which is the village where Shamli gets to work with. Mitsuko gets to work with, and it was when I went, we went to see the taekwondo, but I wasn't officially working in Mitsuko at that time. So I got to see the taekwondo classes for a bit, and the kids were having a lot of fun there when I saw them.
What was the reason behind the taekwondo?
Basically, in the villages, there's not really like a proper toilet for anybody to go to, and women and children, especially women, don't feel very insecure and gets scared to go anywhere use any facilities that's available. And so when they got taekwondo to teach them, it empowered people, so the kids,
They felt safer.
yeah, they felt safer, and they got to protect other people as well. So that helps the village. And even I heard some kids got into tournaments, and they actually won medals and stuff like that. And then the second time when I went was for photography, and that was such a really good, a really fun time there, because the kids, they was divided into two groups, and they both groups had a camera each, and the pictures they took were amazing. They were so talented, and what's even better was they could create a kind of story out of all the pictures which they had taken, and it was very beautiful, and some pictures were just phenomenal. Even I think it was, some of them were professional kind of, and then you could see how happy the children were, and how comfortable they were doing things like that, and it gave them an access to use the energy which they have, which children normally have all the time, into doing something productive and creating
Give them
something
certain
beautiful.
privileges.
Yeah, and give them many privileges. And it was really, really, really fun. Then we also, what else was it? Right now we're working on a script to kind of bring light to what Mitsuko is about, and
Promote child rights.
yeah, and right now we're still completing it.
Get a chance to work here again.
Say it again.
I hope we get the chance to work here again.